Hi, I'm Kevin and welcome to Ask a Stoic. Today's question is, isn't the goal of spiritual practice tranquility? It's an interesting question. There is a wing of modern Stoicism which posits that tranquility should be the goal of Stoic practice, and it's one espoused by Irvin. I'll put a link to some of his books below the video. Irvin posits that tranquility for the modern Stoic should be the goal, because things like eudaimonia and virtue are outside the experience of most moderns. That's certainly a perspective, and it's one that is probably valid. There are people who probably need tranquility the most in their life, more than other things. However, it's not the classical position. Classically, the goal of Stoics is to have a good spirit, eudaimonia, and the way to that, well, what is that really, is virtue. Of course, there are always disagreements and discussions, but to my mind, tranquility as an end for philosophical practice is lacking somewhat. If all we want is tranquility, there are a lot easier ways to go about it than trying to regulate the way that our minds handle impressions, the way that we live our life, and the way that we go about our social roles in the world. Like in an earlier video, I kind of tongue-in-cheekly said that if one wanted tranquility, you could simply take opium and be very tranquil 24/7. But that is not what most of us would call the good life. If we're interested in the good life, then, tranquility really can't be the summum bonum, the good in and of itself. Virtue is, eudaimonia is. So while there are modern Stoics who contend that tranquility is the end of Stoic practice, I think it's probably a minority position, and it's definitely a divergent one from the classics. Hope that answers your questions. Remember, you can submit your own Ask a Stoic question at mountainstoic.wordpress.com or in the comments. Thanks for watching, and fate permitting, I'll see you next week.